let's go back to business.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business. That was a good one.
Oh, it's been very hard. Very, very hard.
Will Lara Croft be gay in 2025? What's up, everyone? Bartoli's Hideout Gaming here, and today we're gonna talk about Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered sales. But wait, it's a special episode because I have two amazing guests. One, you guys already know, Seth. He's here all the time. I'm kind of fed up, but there's no one else, so you know that's what it is. But the other one, I think it's down here. Geek Raider.
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Here we go.
Hi.
See? I'm sure you know him already. But Geek, tell me about you. What do you do? Where can we find you? What's up?
Me in a back alley, probably somewhere. Up that, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube. The name's Geek Raider. I'm the most probably unfiltered channel out there at the moment. Surprised I haven't been cancelled. If you like willies, if you like bums, then mine's the channel to come and visit.
Cool. What did inspire you?
Not just willies and bums.
All right. It's about Tomb Raider, you sure?
It's about raiding those willies and bums, yeah.
All right, gotcha. See?
Yeah.
Awesome. Listen, I was so intrigued by your channel. As soon as I heard from you, I was like, I did get in touch because I needed something from you. Let's keep it secret. But then I was looking, this is different. This is unique.
Speedrunning in the community.
What did inspire you to do this Geek Raider Instagram and YouTube channel?
Yeah, I purely do it for fun. I'm never going to get monetized because my content's just too bad. But I've always wanted to do YouTube. I always wanted to do my own videos, but never really had the skills to do it. So kind of self-taught myself to do videos and whatever. And then started doing it last year. And since then, been doing a video every month or two. But yeah, I need to do more. I need to do more.
Yeah, me too.
If there's any sugar daddies out there that will pay me, you know, I'll do it.
Geek. What does Tomb Raider mean to you?
It means literally everything, Bartoli's Gaming. It's my life. I've literally, to be fair, the first video game I ever played was Tomb Raider 2 on PS1. And literally from the very first time I entered the Great Wall of China, I was hooked. So there probably hasn't been a single day in the past 20 years that I haven't at least thought about or played Tomb Raider once. So It's been a major part of my life, as hopefully evident from the way that I look.
Yeah, we'll talk about that soon. Right, we'll talk about you, how Tomb Raider is everything for you. It's not just a game, right? And
it's life.
It's a lifestyle.
Escaping from reality. It's about you and Lara going on these wild adventures and forgetting all of the troubles you might have in real life. It's about just escaping and exploring. That's what it's been about for me, at least, and also killing extinct animals and monks and stuff like that. But yeah, it's exploration, right?
I mean, for me, it was kind of similar as well, but it probably didn't hit me as hard as it hit you, right?
Oh, it hit me very hard, very hard.
Like in the LA, I know. Sorry, yeah, I had it coming after that comment.
You had it.
But for me, like after LAU, it kind of slowed down a little bit. Maybe, yeah. In between, I didn't play Legend straight away. I did play Anniversary as soon as it was up because of Tomb Raider 1. But it wasn't, those ages were weird for Tomb Raider. So it kind of slowed me down. I still love the classics and I was playing them as well. But I was not thinking about Tomb Raider all the time. There was like another game that really inspired me and stuff like that. Then normal, I was a teenager as well, She died.
I fixed it. I got hit all that Sorry.
Or a dinosaur.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, but how was those years? Do you still enjoy Tomb Raider as much as in the classic era? The LEU, or did it slow down as well?
Funny you should say that. I really hate it when pre-existing lore in games has changed. So I grew up in the classics. So for me, it was Lord Hengshenley, and obviously then she kind of gets its own. She does her own thing. And then when they all of a sudden changed it with LAU, I was kind of a little bit like, what the hell? We've already got the lore. We know what's happened. So it kind of took me a while to get into it. But eventually I did. And I do actually quite enjoy Legend, to be perfectly honest, especially Takamoto when he takes his shirt off. I mean, oh, yes, please. But I do enjoy those games. Then when they rebooted it a second time in 2013, that really messed me up, and I was a little bit like, But over the years, I've kind of grown to enjoy them, and actually, I'm in the process of replaying Rise of the Tomb Raider, and it is all right, but for me, it's all about the classic.
Yeah.
Literally, from Tomb Raider 1 through to Angel of Darkness, for me, they're the golden age of Tomb Raider.
Yes.
And that's why I pretty much focus on those in my videos, because I think in my opinion, they're the best.
I agree as well. One last question, Geek, because I think everyone seeing this wants to know. Do you dress like this on your day-to-day life, or it's just to, celebrate Lara and doing cosplays and special events and stuff like that? Special events like this, bloody Let's Talk video.
Yeah, more special events. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am literally a man that likes to wear makeup. I have no intention of being a woman. I don't do this every day. It started off at school, believe it or not. I had long hair when I was a kid, and I got really told off one day for putting my hair in a braid because boys can't have braids. And then ever since then, I've always kind of pushed the barriers, crossed the lines, and then not with the lines sometimes. But yeah, that's kind of how it came to play. And then I realised that, I can actually make myself look like a woman occasionally. Yeah. So now I normally do it for fun. I mean, if I'm out on a night out, I might do it. To be fair, these days it takes too long. I ain't got the energy or the time. But yeah, no, for any kind of special occasion, I'll do it. So, for example, when we go to Derby, I normally dress up. I've got a good cosplay outfit this year.
Yeah.
Quite revealing. I hope I can get in.
South Pacific.
Give us your first hint here.
Outfit, but it's close. So we'll see. I've definitely got to put things in places.
Underworld wetsuit.
The what?
Underworld wetsuit.
The Underworld wetsuit? No, I don't think I could. We won't go into that much detail.
You give us a hint. Is it gold? It's not gold anymore. You've done that. Been there.
No, that was last year. Done and dusted that. So this year it'll be something new. But
let's go.
I can be the dagger that gets stabbed into Bartoli. Well, that's a bit sus.
Let's do the mini-series.
A little bit sussy balls, right?
Netflix it. Let's Netflix it. Make a lot of money. Talking about money, that's a good segment. The remasters. What do you guys think? I don't know if it was my last video, the video before. I'd searched a little bit for like 5 minutes, and I've seen that the remasters sold approximately 120k on Steam, right? So, that's 100k on Steam. I'll put it times 4 because we have 4 major consoles, right? And that's around 400k. Even if the number is not accurate, it's probably around 400, 500 or something, What do you guys think? Is this good for Tomb Raider, for the Embracer Group? And is it good enough for them to make the next remasters? Namely 4, 5, and hopefully 6. Seth, tell me your opinion.
Well, I think, I don't know, is that good numbers? Like 1,000 or whatever it is, 1,020. 120,000. I don't know what the average is, but regardless, this would have been a project that had a small development budget because the games already exist. It's just a case of touching them up. And it had a pretty low advertising budget. There were a couple of trailers and some Instagram posts. So they wouldn't have gone, spending money on radio ads and TV ads and, bus posters in London or anything like that. So, yeah, production and marketing would have been really low. So I think that would factor into how much profit there is. Therefore, even if the sales are kind of low, it can afford to have low-ish sales because it's more about the actual profit, the return of investment. Does that make sense?
It does. I know this is a boring topic, but we need to talk about this shit.
No, it's interesting.
This is the future of Tomb Raider. I want more remasters. Geek.
It's interesting.
Did you like the remasters? And
Do I like? No, honestly, I've probably played them at least once every single day. At least one level probably every single day. It's been something that I've literally dreamed of for bloody ages, and I know that I don't speak on just my own behalf there.
No.
You know, every single time the Tomb Raider accounts would post something online, you just read the comments. When are we going to get the remasters? When are we going to get remasters? They got to the point where actually I didn't think they were going to happen. And then when they just announced that, oh my gosh, we're doing remasters, I've never felt so excited over a video game in my entire life. And actually, to be fair, I think that they undercharged us for those remasters.
30
I mean,
quid.
what was it?
No,
About
even.
20 quid, 24 quid?
Yeah, something like that. 26.
I would have paid 60. Actually, I would have paid 100, but maybe that's just... But I think they massively undercharged us. And I made sure to buy it on multiple consoles just to support the fact that they're doing it. And everybody that I know in my day-to-day life, I try and get them to buy it. I say, please, just buy it. Just buy it. Buy it.
Yeah,
just buy
man.
it. Good. It will change your life. It literally will. But I'm hoping that the sales are doing really, really well across all consoles. Because if we got a Tomb Raider 4 or 5 remastered, I think I would actually cry. And, you know, if we ever got Angel of Darkness, well, I would literally probably, you know, eat my arse with because AOD is probably one of my favourite games of all time. But yeah, if we can get 4, 5, and 6, that would literally be a dream come true.
What about the LAU? You think they're gonna do it? They're ever gonna do it? Because I mean, remastering those games are probably easier than remastering the Tomb Raider classic games, right? Yeah. You think they'll jump from the?
Yeah. Didn't they do the HD trilogy on the old PS3? I remember having the HD trilogy.
Yeah,
they did. Do they really need to remaster it anymore? I don't know.
Well, yeah, the PS3 is 2 generations old, and it's like PS5 is not backwards compatible with it. So yeah, even though I think LAU was the worst, like even worse than Reboot, I think the lowest point in the franchise for me, I think even that should be remastered, to be honest. Like, I think they clean up pretty nicely in 4K 60, but if they do jump ahead to LAU, then we'll never get 4, 5, and 6 remastered. So I hope they do just do 4, 5, and 6. I think worst case scenario, business wise, they'll break even. It probably won't be as high sales as 1, 2, and 3, but then again, they've got the tools and the workflow and like the pipeline. They know what they're doing, so it should be quicker and easier to do at least 4 and 5, right?
Yeah, I understand that, but listen, how about the hype? They have to. They're in the middle of developing the AAA game, right? Allegedly.
Yeah, but that's going to take ages. That's probably like 2 years away. I mean, you know, they could in the interim fill the space by just doing 2 next sets of remasters, right?
I mean, I would love that, but I just don't know.
I feel like they should announce them as DLC, don't you?
I mean, I've seen it's very controversial topic, right? Well, the 4 and 5. I mean, 4, it's probably the biggest classic game, right? I mean, as I can remember, it probably took like 100 hours on that game just to finish that shit. It's great. It's a great game, but it's very big. Do you think it's going to be announced as a DLC?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't have that insider information. I would love it to be a separate trilogy. I mean, I would love to have the 1, 2, 3 trilogy and then the 4, 5, 6 trilogy. That would be the dream. And
That'll
also
make more money as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. And also make a bloody physical copy.
Yeah, of all 6, like
Oh,
as
God,
like a
in the end.
special collector's
Yeah.
edition thing or something. I would love that. Even if I'm rebuying 1, 2, and 3, I'd still want them all on disc. And they know that us fans will bend over and do it, right? So
Yeah.
let's
there are
do it.
many things that I would do just to get a physical copy.
Like what, Geek? Tell us. No, don't tell us.
Yeah. Seth,
Use your imagination and then times that by 10.
you're a mean person, Seth.
No.
What do you guys think it's gonna happen? Right?
What with the next
What's-
main?
Yes. We're gonna talk about that. Now, let me ask you this. Will Lara Croft be gay in 2025?
Nah, I don't know. I feel like they'll probably backpedal on that. I mean, like, I know I see Lara as not really having any distractions of any kind like that. So I prefer her to just not be like straight or gay or bi or anything. To just be focused on like her life and shit, right? If they were gonna do that kind of thing, because it is kind of a trend to like change pre-establishing characters, and obviously Crystal done that twice, so it's totally within character to, do it again, right? But then again, Lara's not been established as being straight in any of the continuities, so it wouldn't be a change if she came out as a lesbian, just a revelation.
True.
But I prefer to just keep it ambiguous. It's just not necessary to touch on that.
Geek?
Yeah, I mean, I collect the old Top Cow Tomb Raider comics, and she has a bit of a love interest in that as well. But to be perfectly honest, and this is speaking as a gay man, I mean, look at me, fucking hell. I don't see why there has to be any kind of love interest. It's like with Angel of Darkness. I don't actually see Curtis and Lara as a love interest. I see them as probably companions who respect one another.
Partners.
I don't see why she has to have a love interest. I think that the whole purpose of the game is about being a boss-ass bitch, stealing artifacts. It's not about being a seeker of truth. It's about saying, hey, I want that shiny thing over there. If you're in the way, I'm going to shoot you with my pew-pew-pea shooters. So I don't really hope she has any kind of love interest.
Cool.
I've actually kind of thought maybe she's a bit of an asexual. She doesn't really have time for anything like that. That's not even on her agenda because she's just so focused on the end goal. And I get why they might do it to, make her more human. But part of the joy of playing Tomb Raider is that she's like this power fantasy. She doesn't have to have the same troubles and struggles as we do.
Yeah.
If she's going to have any love interest, I want it to be with bloody Bashard. She's hooked on him. Have you seen Bashard? Like that to me is the most logical love interest. Apart from that, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I feel you. And do you know what? I think Crystal Dynamics is thinking about this. I don't think they'll go ahead after the backslash they had on social media and stuff like that. Because do you think they're doing this to see? Because there's a big community, LGBT community in the Tomb Raider, and they know that for sure, right? And they need. It looks like they need our approval, like because 70% of us, 80% of us hate Crystal Dynamics. I kind of don't mind, honestly. I've said it to Seth before. Seth is one of them, I think. I said it before. They do make good games, just not very good Tomb Raiders. But regardless, I think I'll still give them a chance, right? And it looks like to me they need our approval to go ahead. Oh, how about if we do this? How about if they got a companion? How about if she's gay? And they put it out there on rumors and stuff to see what we think. Because they listen to us, right? They listen.
You think they did the leak on purpose, like accidentally on purpose, just to see what the reaction is?
Imagine if you worked there. Wouldn't you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I think they're probably just putting out there to see if they can. If everyone said, "Oh, that's awesome! Oh yeah, I'll see myself on Lara. I'll see Lara," but that didn't happen. So I don't think they go ahead with this. I hope not. But
I think what they honestly need to do is they need to strip Tomb Raider back to the fundamentals. What is the whole fundamental behind Tomb Raider? It's about being a boss-ass, kick-ass motherfucker, pardon the French, who is in search for something that you want because you want it. That is the justification. There is no seeking truth, protecting cultures. You see something, you want it, you go get it. That's what Tomb Raider is all about. And I think they're trying to take a little bit, don't know what the word is. They're trying to
moralistic approach
with The Last of Us and all of that, which is a completely own story, its own entity. You don't have to have this emotional story. You don't need to see vulnerability. I don't want to see vulnerability. I want to play Tomb Raider to escape, to be this, absolute killer. I don't care about Jonah. I don't care about that. I want to find artifacts because I want them. That's it. That's all there is to it. I don't know. And to be fair, the relationship thing, fine, whatever. The worst part for me was the leak about her potentially retiring at the end of this game. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, I'm not going to buy the new game because I don't support that. Personally, I don't want to see somebody else be a Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider's Lara Croft. Maybe Winston. I'd gladly support a Winston spin-off. But apart from that, Tomb Raider is Lara, right?
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, wasn't there a bit about how she doesn't want to be alone or something? So that's partly why she's trying to get this merry band of raiders. And it's like, fans hated the Zip and Alistair headset chatter like back in the day. So they removed it for Underworld. So yeah, I mean, isolation is a big thing. And yeah, Geek, I kind of agree about how they should just strip it back to the fundamentals. I think they should just look at like Tomb Raider 1 and just understand the gameplay and the Lara philosophy and, just stick kind of within that. I mean, you can take an old formula and lean in different directions, but Crystal don't just lean in different directions. They fully throw the baby out with the bathwater and just change everything while keeping it the same genre, and that's it. And they just go too far. The little snakes should just...
It's because she's too sexy, Seth. You can't be a sexy woman and powerful at the same time at all, according to Crystal. It's just not possible. You can't do it. Get real, Seth.
That's why they had to remove those pin-up posters from Lost Artifact, isn't it?
Well,
they're putting it back.
Those back.
Yeah.
Yeah, only after the backlash, so it seems like they do actually listen.
Yeah.
Do they? Or was that Aspire saying, oi, put them back in? I don't know.
Maybe. Guys, I think we've touched on everything I wanted to touch. I wanted to touch those boobs, but I can't. Are they the triangle boobs?
My boob?
Yeah, Geek. I'm talking about you.
No, they're quite rounded today. I've sanded them off a little bit with some sandpaper, but I can always triangulate them for you if you'd like. I can send you a little DM of those Toblerone tits.
It's probably hard to do that, right?
What, wear a bra?
No. Put a triangle. How do you do that?
Well, I just get ice cubes and just ferociously rub them, and then eventually they become triangular.
Maybe I'll leave it like that. Listen, what you guys have planned for your YouTube channel, Instagram channel, Geek? Anything planned? I know you want to do more videos. I also want to do more videos, but I have no time. But I like your channel. You should put more videos up, and you should get 2,000, 3,000, 400, 4,000 like this subscribers, because the videos are so good and so hilarious. I love them.
Thank you. Well,
They're
the
different.
hate me because I swear too much and I talk about rude things, but I have got some videos in the works. So I started a series a few months ago, basically reviewing every Tomb Raider. Was it good? Kind of reviewing it in a weird, gay way. So I've done 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do 4, 5, and 6. And then will I touch on the LAU and the reboots? Probably not. But I'll do something more in the future. Probably something to do with Derby as well this year. If you're not going, get your tickets because it's a great event. So yeah, I've got some stuff in the works.
Cool. Seth, tell me.
Yeah, I've got a script, but I'm between houses at the moment, so I'm like, living with parents again. So it's a bit difficult to create videos. So it might be a while, but I know what I want to do for the next video, so that's all good. It'll just come out like way later.
Cool.
When are we going to get a Seth McKenzie OnlyFans?
Oh, I don't think anyone will pay for that. Sophia, a waste of time, man.
I want everyone in the comments to say yes if you want a Seth McKenzie OnlyFans.
I don't think OnlyFans is ready for that site.
My video is gonna get viral because of that. Everyone will say yes, 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 yes,
No,
yes,
I
yes.
do think Bartoli should get an OnlyFans. Not that I would pay for it, because I would never pay for that kind of thing, but...
What are you gonna
I would-
say? Wait, I have nothing to show. Nothing
Yes,
special.
you do.
What do I do? Tell me. You've seen it all, Seth.
I haven't, unfortunately.
I forgot. No, nothing special. Maybe I'll do one. Look, maybe Are those the official glasses? Did you buy them, Geek?
No, these are from
ones that-
Steam.
Yeah.
They cost about £1.50
Yeah.
or something stupid.
From
But
B&M.
pretty official.
They look like the official ones, and I really wanted to support them and buy that and the backpack. I know the backpack didn't came into fruition, I think, but yeah, they're too expensive. I'm not gonna do it.
A little bit pricey, isn't it?
How about the statue? You have a statue, a Tomb Raider statue. How much it was? I think they've two grand now. How was it? I can't remember how much it was. Very
It was
expensive.
something wild. Yeah, something like $2,000, maybe.
I think it was,
Yeah.
right? I'm not being stupid.
But it was something really, like, the average person just couldn't get.
I mean, even if you can, would you spend £2,000 in a statue?
On a dust
Because-
collector. No.
Because it's Tomb Raider. I love Tomb
No.
Raider. We all do, but they need to get a grip on that. Anyway, guys, I don't want to finish this video on a bad note. Listen, thank you very much for doing this. It's been like an hour. You guys, 47 minutes. You guys are awesome. Thanks for doing this. Seth, hopefully I'll see you soon. Maybe we'll do a Bartoli summer special with Johnny, my friend Johnny. If you haven't checked them, if you haven't seen on the channel, make sure you do. It's good fun. We talk about anything and everything. Geek, it's been a pleasure. Thanks very much for taking the time being with us. I didn't do all the makeup, but maybe, I'm being honest, maybe next time I'll try to do it.
Do
Fine.
it.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
You've admitted to it now. You've said that.
I said, if we do something like this next time, Geek, I promise I'll try to be as good as you. I can't be, but I'll try to be as good as you.
That'd
Boobs
be
are not-
great.
I want them triangle tits on you. All right.
Close enough.
You're making things happen now.
I don't know what happened. It's my headphones. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow Geek Raider and Seth McKenzie on their social, on their channels. And as always, thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. And until our next adventure. Peace.
Bye.